and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen. If you're new here, then hello and welcome. My name is Alexis and I upload 2 videos a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday. So if you love recipe videos, then I would love to have you as a viewer. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But now I'm going to share with you how to make my delicious Cajun spice Mediterranean vegetable cannellini bean dip. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my delicious Cajun spice roasted Mediterranean vegetable cannellini bean dip. That's a mouthful and a half. So yes, I wanted to share this recipe with you today. It is really easy to make and it makes a great lunch, but it also makes a great starter, maybe for a dinner party, if you're allowed to host in your country again. And it also makes a great dip at a barbecue as well. It's great at Christmas time too. So it's really versatile and it's really delicious for a lunch as well. And I just really fancied it today. And while I was making it, I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious Cajun spice roasted Mediterranean vegetable cannellini bean dip. The first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 200 degrees. While my oven is preheating, I have chopped up the vegetables that I'm going to need for this recipe. So on this chopping board I have peeled and quartered 1 red onion, so I'm just going to pop that in, and then I've got 4 pieces of garlic with the skin still on, so I'm going to pop those in, and I also have 1 red pepper that I chopped the top off and I removed the core and the stalk, and I just cut the flesh into chunky pieces like that. And then I've got 2 large on the vine tomatoes that I'm also going to pop in. And then I'm going to add my spices to this. Oh God, I can't undo this top. Hang on a sec. There you go. Yeah, so I've got my spices here, and I've got I'm going to put in a teaspoon of smoked paprika. So I'm just going to put that on, and then I'm going to put on half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So I'm just going to sprinkle that over as well. And then I'm going to put a teaspoon of garlic granules as well. So I'm just going to sprinkle those over. I do love the smell of garlic granules. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. And then I'm going to put a teaspoon of thyme on as well. And the thyme will just add a little bit of sweetness and take away some of that spiciness as well. Not that you want to take it away, but if you do, then that is the one herb that will. And then I'm also going to put in half a teaspoon of ground black pepper as well. And then I'm going to mix in some crushed chilies. Now this is optional, you don't have to put crushed chilies in. It does make it very spicy when you do, so just be careful of that. And then I'm going to add about 2 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil to this as well. So I'm just going to add my olive oil like so. And then once that's added in, oh, it smells so good already. I'm going to add a little bit of salt as well. So I'm just going to add about half a teaspoon of salt to this. So I'm just going to sprinkle that over. And then I'm going to just toss all the vegetables together in the oil and the spices and the herb as well. And then once this is all tossed, I'm going to put this into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until the tomatoes start to split and the pepper goes a lovely light dark colour as well. My veg has been in the oven for about 30 minutes now, and I'm going to take it out and leave it to cool. It's cooked beautifully as well. The tomatoes have split and the red pepper have got a lovely golden brown colour on the edges as well. So that indicates it's cooked, so I'm going to take it out and leave it to cool. So So I've left my vegetables to cool until they are touchable, which I can touch them now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel the garlic, and I'm going to put the garlic into the bottom of my blender. In the instructions it says to blend, like put the liquidy stuff in the bottom of the blender. So I'm trying to put the softer vegetables into the bottom before I add in the beans. So I'm just looking for garlic now. So I'm just going to peel all of this garlic, and as I said, I'm going to put it in here. Oh, it smells so good, this. It really does smell so tasty. So yes, I've peeled all of my garlic now. And what I'm going to do is now I'm going to add the vegetables to the bottom, because I think these are probably slightly softer than the beans. So I'm just going to add the vegetables in, like so. So that's all the vegetables in, and then I have sliced one lime, so I'm going to put the juice of one lime in, if I don't squeeze it up myself, that is. So I'm just going to put that in as well. So just squeezing the juice, making sure I get all of the juice out. I do love lime. I actually think I prefer it to lemon. I don't know why, I just like the taste of lime. Especially with spicy food as well. I think it just cools it off really nicely. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the cannellini beans as well. And I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to blend this now. And my dip has been through the blender and it's lovely and smooth, so I'm going to serve this afternoon with a jacket potato, and that's going to be my lunch. I would normally have it with chips, but I'm trying to be slightly healthier and have it with a jacket potato and some salad. And I also forgot to say that I actually used dried beans for this, so I actually soaked some cannellini beans overnight and then I boiled them this morning before I made this. In the original recipe, I think I said to use 2 tins of butter beans, but I can't get dried butter beans, so I'm using cannellini beans, and they work just as well and they are just as nice in this as well. So if you wanted to use dried beans, then you could. I think I put in about 200 grams and it's made about that much. So yes, if you want to use dried beans, then please do. If you want to use tinned butter beans, then please do as well. My jacket potato has cooked, and I have put some of the dip inside of the jacket potato, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip a tomato into the dip. Dip a tomato into the dip. That makes sense, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm just going to try this now. It's really nice, it's really smooth and creamy. It's got a certain sweetness and then a little bit of spice to it as well. Definitely worth a try, it's delicious. That's how you make my Cajun spice roasted Mediterranean vegetable cannellini bean dip, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm off to have this for my lunch now, and it smells so good, I cannot wait to eat it. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.